Welcome to the Unknown Archive, where time reveals its secrets. I'm your host, Harry, and today we delve into the extraordinary stories of the three greatest time travelers in history, unlocking the secrets of their journeys across the ages. Prepare to be captivated as we embark on a thrilling expedition through the corridors of time, shedding light on the mysteries that have left the world in awe. The Moberly Jourdian incident, also referred to as the Ghosts of Petit Trianon, is a fascinating and enigmatic time travel mystery that took place in 1901. It revolves around the experiences of two English women, Charlotte Anne Moberly and Eleanor Jourdain, during their visit to the Palace of Versailles in France. Charlotte Anne Moberly was the principal of St. Hugh's College in Oxford, and Eleanor Jourdain was a tutor at the college. They embarked on a trip to France, which included a visit to the Palace of Versailles. It was during this visit on August 10, 1901, that their extraordinary encounter occurred. As Moberly and Jourdain explored the gardens of Versailles, they decided to visit the Petit Trianon, a small chateau on the grounds that was once a private retreat for Marie Antoinette. As they strolled through the gardens, they claimed to have experienced a strange atmosphere, as if time had somehow shifted. According to their account, they encountered various unusual occurrences. They described seeing people dressed in 18th century clothing, including men with long hair and tricorn hats, and women wearing flowing dresses. They also witnessed scenes that seemed to depict life during the time of Marie Antoinette, such as a woman sketching near a sundial and a man working in the garden. As Moberly and Jourdain continued their exploration, they entered the Petit Trianon and encountered a number of puzzling situations. They claimed that some of the rooms they entered were unfurnished and dilapidated, unlike the well-maintained state they were familiar with. They also encountered several people who seemed out of place and had an odd demeanor. One notable figure they encountered was a woman they referred to as the Lady in Blue. She appeared to be Marie Antoinette herself, and her presence created a sense of unease for the two women. They later noted that the Lady in Blue seemed to vanish and reappear in different locations within a short span of time. After their extraordinary experience, Moberly and Jourdain conducted research to understand what had transpired. They discovered that the places they had encountered were historically significant locations within the Petit Trianon, which further perplexed them. In 1911, Moberly and Jourdain published a book titled An Adventure, under the pseudonyms Elizabeth Morrison and Francis Lamont. In the book, they presented their account of the strange events at Versailles, weaving together their experiences. The incident continues to generate discussions and debates among those fascinated by time travel and the unexplained. The experiences of Moberly and Jourdain at the Palace of Versailles have left an indelible mark on the realm of time travel mysteries, offering a tantalizing glimpse into the possibility of encountering the past in the present. The story of Rudolph Fentz is an intriguing time travel mystery that has captivated the imagination of many. It is often presented as an urban legend or a tale of an accidental time traveler. While the story has gained popularity over the years, it is important to note that its origins and veracity remain disputed. According to the legend, in June 1950, a man suddenly appeared in the middle of Times Square, New York City. He was described as disoriented and wearing old-fashioned clothing that seemed out of place in the modern era. The man appeared confused about his surroundings and was eventually struck by a car and killed. When authorities investigated his identity, they discovered some perplexing details. The man was carrying items such as old currency, business cards, and a letter, all of which were dated from the 19th century. The letter indicated that the man was named Rudolph Fentz and had disappeared without a trace in 1876. Supposedly, further investigations revealed that Rudolph Fentz had never been reported missing in 1876, but his disappearance remained a mystery. The story suggests that Fentz somehow traveled through time, ending up in the middle of Times Square in 1950. However, it is essential to note that there are significant discrepancies and gaps in the story's historical record. No official records have been found to support the existence of Rudolph Fentz or his disappearance in 1876. The details surrounding the incident are primarily anecdotal and lack concrete evidence. Over time, it has become apparent that the story of Rudolph Fentz is likely a work of fiction or an embellished urban legend. Some researchers have traced its origins to a short story titled "I'm Scared" by Jack Finney, published in 1951. Finney was known for his science fiction and fantasy works, and it is plausible that he created the Fentz character as part of his storytelling. In conclusion, the story of Rudolph Fentz is a captivating tale of an alleged accidental time traveler. While it has intrigued many, it lacks substantial evidence and historical support. It is likely a fictional creation that has taken on a life of its own, fueling our fascination with the mysteries of time and the unexplained. The story of John Titor is one of the most well-known and controversial time travel claims in recent history. In the early 2000s, an anonymous individual identifying themselves as John Titor began posting on various online forums, claiming to be a time traveler from the year 2036. According to Titor, his mission was to travel back in time to the years 1975 to 2001 to retrieve an IBM 5100 computer, which he claimed was necessary to solve certain computer-related issues in his future timeline. He described his time machine as a stationary mass, temporal displacement unit that allowed him to travel through time. Titor shared detailed information about his time machine, the technology of his future timeline, and his experiences in the past. He discussed various aspects of future society, such as the effects of a devastating global conflict, the state of the United States, and the development of technology. One of the intriguing aspects of the John Titor story was his predictions about future events. He claimed that in his timeline, a civil war would break out in the United States in 2004, leading to the division of the country into multiple regions. He also made predictions about technological advancements and societal changes. While some individuals found Titor's claims intriguing and followed his posts with interest, many skeptics dismissed him as a hoax. They pointed out inconsistencies in his story, the lack of verifiable evidence, and the fact that his predictions did not come true. Additionally, Titor's identity and the origins of his claims remained elusive. In the years following Titor's online appearances, researchers and enthusiasts attempted to uncover the truth behind the story. Investigations into Titor's IP addresses, linguistic analysis, and analysis of his claims were conducted, but no conclusive evidence supporting or debunking his claims was found. The John Titor story has left a lasting impact on popular culture and the fascination with time travel. It has inspired works of fiction, documentaries, and numerous discussions and debates. Some argue that Titor's claims were an elaborate hoax or a creative storytelling endeavor, while others believe that there may be a grain of truth to his story. Ultimately, the case of John Titor remains an unsolved mystery. Whether he was a genuine time traveler from the future or a skilled hoaxer, his story continues to capture the imagination and curiosity of those intrigued by the possibilities of time travel and the enigmas of the future. In conclusion, the story of John Titor is a compelling tale of a self-proclaimed time traveler who shared detailed information about his mission and future predictions. While skepticism surrounds his claims, the story has gained a considerable following and sparked intrigue and debate among those fascinated by time travel and the mysteries of the future. So, until we meet again in the next video, keep exploring, learning, and embracing the wonders of this incredible world. Remember to stay curious, stay inspired, and never stop chasing your dreams. With much love and gratitude, The Unknown Archive.